Hey everybody, it's been a while since I posted a video, and something's been on my mind lately. I've been thinking about testing. Now I know you probably think that teachers love testing, but I promise you, we don't. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience with testing, because it's a little different than maybe some of the other teachers that you know. When I was in elementary school, I was not in elementary school. When I would go to school, I would stay home. Can't you see what I'm telling you? My home was my school. I mean, my school is my home. I was the smartest kid at my school. I was also the toughest kid at my school. Voted most popular to succeed. And there weren't even any bullies. It all makes sense, right? So I was homeschooled. And before you start trying to make homeschool jokes, let me explain what that meant. I got a certain amount of work that I had to do each day. If I did that work, I was done. Some days I would take my time and I would be a little lazy. But most days I could finish all of my work by 12 o'clock. That would mean that I would have the rest of the afternoon to do anything that I wanted to. So when it came time for me to go to a college, taking tests with other students around was a new experience for me. And the first thing I noticed was how much I noticed. What I mean is how easily distracted I was by everything going on around me. I think the answer's A. The answer isn't A. I'm using this hat to block everyone out. There's so many people! I think the answer's B. The answer isn't B. How's he even done? He came to class late. I think the answer's C. The answer isn't C. Alright, 20 minutes left. I can do this. Did that girl just turn in her test, or is she taking a bathroom break? 10 minutes left. I can't do this. I think the answer's X. There isn't even an X on the page. 2 minutes left. And done. I was worried that I was a horrible test taker. And for a while, I even thought that I was just dumb. Me? Dumb? Now, even though I was the last one to leave the room, when I get my test back, I also had one of the highest test scores. And so I learned that by taking my time, I could actually do better than by just rushing through to look like everybody else. So I learned that my fear of testing, otherwise known as test-taking anxiety, was really something I could still control. So here are 3 things that I started doing. Number 3, I would intentionally not try to rush on every test that I took. What I mean is, I would know that I was going to be the last one to leave the room, and I would decide before I took the test that I was okay with that. Number 2, even if I got through the test, maybe in half the time I expected to, I would still use my remaining time to review my answers. Now the 3rd thing that I would do, I would give myself 5 minutes at the end of every test to take a deep breath, to notice all the answers that I knew were correct, and then to just feel good about finishing the test. Mindfulness. Mindfulness. Is that a crack in the ceiling? It's important to give yourself credit for the things you're actually doing well. To summarize, what was I talking about again? Right, test taking. I am not a great test taker. I'm okay with that. But I do enjoy the challenge of taking a test. And I'm a better test taker than I was when I started college. I've now earned 2 associate degrees, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a teaching credential, and taken like 1 billion tests to become a teacher. And I'm not even done! So the point of all of this is, if you don't like tests, or you think you're bad at tests, you could get a little bit better at taking tests. And more importantly, you can realize that tests are not the only way to show that you can know something. It's not about comparing yourselves to others, it's about comparing yourself to you yesterday, or last week, or a year ago. The point is, if you're improving, you are on the right track. If you're a little bit better at test taking, or at reading, or at writing, or at skateboarding, or at Xbox, or at Minecraft, or at making slime, Or at fidget spinning? Is that still a thing even? Or at dancing? Or at making music? Or at making other people laugh? Or at talking to your friends? Or at being a good friend? Or at cooking? Or at fishing? Or at watching YouTube videos? Or at building things with your hands? Appreciate the skills you have. Don't worry about the skills that you haven't mastered yet. Above all else, whether on a test or on anything else in life, know that you can do your personal best, and that is all that you should expect of yourself. You should also remember that you only get one mind, and it's your job to take care of it, to appreciate it, and to challenge it. If you do that, I think you'll be pretty satisfied with the outcome, no matter what your score is on the test. Until next time, alright, that's it. I literally have nothing else to say to you. Why am I sitting at an empty table talking to myself?